Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Linda.
I'm Wendy.
And this is
Girls Just Wanna Have Floss.
I'm
already getting the giggles.
I know, but that's okay. So today we've both got some finished objects. Wendy's got some fully finished objects. We're going to do new starts, whips, some stash, some acquisitions, and some happy mail. So we're just going to get started because we got lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to start with your finished
Okay, let's see. This is one I did, not too long after I got into cross stitching. I got ambitious. So I like the Ada on some things, but this one actually, I think I bought this one in tea and coffee dyed it myself.
Oh, okay. But
it's the Wool and Flax Co. I don't know if you can see it. This is what the pattern looks like. Oops, I want to show that part.
It's so pretty.
Plum Street samplers. I didn't put the see down here at the bottom where it has the fill in, it's like that white color. That was just too much, so I just left it empty. But of course, you know, I don't really finish or anything.
So but what are your plans for that one? Are you going to?
I think I might frame this one. I was going to do a pillow, but because the part of the pattern, it comes out of the little square, I think I might, I might frame it.
So what is that stitched on, and it's what over what?
You know, I don't remember what it's stitched on. It's 2 over 2, and I used all the called for.
Okay.
And there's some weeks dye work, some DMC, and some classic color work.
Is it like 16 count?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. I didn't write it down. I thought I wrote it down. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I don't know what it's on. Okay. Let's see what it called for.
Because it's so tiny.
It called for 36 count. So it's probably 18 count. Okay. Ada.
You want to explain that in case there's someone who doesn't know the conversion?
Ada, so this is 16 count Ada, then that's equivalent to 32 count linen.
Or even weave.
Or even weave. So say if you have 14 count Ada, then that's 28 count even weave or linen. You just double it. And that's what it would be equivalent to in the linen.
Right, because you're stitching over 2 instead of over 1 like you do on Ada.
Correct.
Okay.
And then this one, oh my gosh, so this one is from Stitching with the Housewives. This is Calvin and Clyde. And I don't remember what this, I want to say it's feldspar, but I think I looked before I came home, when he came over. 28 count? Ada? I don't know.
That is so adorable.
But he's so cute. It's, cut my thing crooked.
Okay, what are you doing with this one?
This one, last year, I had this cute little frame, and I just kind of wrapped it around the back, you know, the little part that stands up. I just kind of folded it around like that, and it was in a little frame.
That is really cute, Wendy.
Isn't that cute? And then that's the, it's a glare. Calvin and Clyde. Stitching with the Housewives.
Oh my gosh. That is so cute.
Isn't that cute?
Your stitches are so neat.
Oh, thank you. Don't look too close.
And I love, I've never seen white outline.
Yeah.
And it's not backstitched, it's a whole, that's just really cute.
It is cute. I really liked it.
I think that might be one of their favorite designs of mine now.
You think
that
so?
I see it in person, yeah.
They have some really cute ones out now. A couple that have been just released that are really cute.
I haven't seen, I haven't had a chance to watch them in a while. Okay, she's got more, and I only have one, so I'm going to pop in. I think I showed on one of the last videos the pumpkin picking truck. So I finally finished it, even though I tried so hard to wait.
I know.
But we'll show them later. It's okay, it doesn't matter, because I actually might use it as one of them as an adornment for this,
cute.
And then make the magnet for like a Christmas
thing. Are you going to frame it or make a pillow?
Okay, so do you remember when we went shopping? I think I'm going to do a soft finish, so I have to watch Vanna's channel. I think I'm going to do batting in there, and then if you remember, we picked out this fabric.
That's right. Oh my gosh,
to go with it.
That is so stinking cute. Here,
thank you. So because we liked that.
Let's hold it up a little bit. Isn't that cute? Look at that.
It's super cute.
Perfect.
I love it. And then what it's going to go on is that metal. So I have a gallery wall in the hallway from the front of my house to the back. So this is going to hang on there, and I think I'm going to change it every season. So I'm going to soft finish on that so that it bends with the curve of the pail, and
oh yeah,
like
that would be so cute.
And then put a magnet and stick it, and then I bought all like these things to stuff in here, and I think every season I'm going to change what's on the bucket and what's in the bucket.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to be something that I cross-stitched.
That's
so,
kind of like, that's what Priscilla and Chesley do that all the time. That's how
so I want some of the metal
cute.
showing, but I think that's going to look so good. So
Yeah.
it's not a fully finished.
Oh, then yeah, that little thing I got you would be really cute, like down on the bottom or somewhere, somewhere on there.
Yeah, so we can play around with that. And
Uh-oh, something fell.
what fell? I'll figure it out. I don't know. Oh, I know. Okay, so that's it for my finished. So you
I have
take
two,
it away.
just two more. So when was this? I think this was last Halloween. My mother-in-law and I went down to Brick City Stitches down in Ocala,
So
and
jealous.
I fell in love. Okay, so this is from Brenda Gervais with a needle and thread. It's Hilda, Boo, and Sunflowers too.
It's so cute.
Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. Did I finish it though? Did I get all the little... Oh no, I didn't. I don't have all the little stars in there yet.
That's it, though.
Well, it's almost finished.
Look at the little
It's
candy
black.
corns.
It's hard to tell. It looks purple on the thing, but it's black. But
That's
it's
so
cute.
cute.
I don't know how I'm going to do that either. This one, I think last year I stuck it in a little frame too. Just folded it over. Instead of like completely attaching it inside the frame, just kind of folded it over so that...
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, see? That's why I don't like working with white, because it's just funky. And then... So, I love Santa. Santa is my most favorite. And I collect everything Santa. So, I've started collecting the Prairie Schooler Santas. This one is let's see, I have Father Christmas in here. Father Christmas. I have Kris Kringle. And I have Woodland Santas.
Oh, let me see that. Oh, those are cute.
Looks cute. But I want them all to look the same.
Right.
I don't really care for that yellow. But I want them all to look the
that's
same.
Weird.
So I went through and I found all the colors that I wanted to use. So I'm just keeping this in my bag. And when I need more, I can just order more. But these are all the colors I'm going to use for all of my
so
Prairie
pretty.
Schooler Santas.
Are those all over-dyed or some DMC?
There's DMC and there's some Classic Colorworks and one Forbidden Fiber, which I brought some Happy Meal or Haul, or whatever you want to call it. It was happy for me.
Wait, where's the? Let me play while you show mine.
And so here's a couple of them finished. So I have, and honestly, I don't know. Let me look.
They're
and
so
see.
cute.
Do they call? I think they call for all DMC.
Really?
I think so. Yep, they do. So I just kind of like went through all of my over dyes and picked out some of my favorite colors.
They're so cute.
They are cute. And I finished the back. Don't look yet. I haven't put I'm gonna put a little felt Christmas tree over this.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But I think I'm gonna have to pick it out because my corners are kind of funky.
I
like this green one. I love that green one.
Yeah, I like that too. I don't know.
And
I
their
don't know which
faces
is
are
my
so sweet.
favorite.
And I did it on. Here's the last one.
This is linen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it on. Kept the little piece because I wanted to order some more. It's 32 count American Chestnut by R&R Reproductions. So I ran out of it, and I had been waiting online, looking and looking and looking for it, and everybody was sold out.
Yeah.
I finally found some, but it's the color is a little bit off, but I don't care. It's just a tad darker, I think. Cause see, that's the original. Well, you really can't even tell.
No, not really.
So I ordered some more. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but it'll get me through to get some more of these Santas made.
I don't understand how you get your tension so even stitching on hand in linen, because even when I watch videos, people are like, if you're having trouble with tension, put it in a hoop. But you get even stitches holding it in your hand. I don't
know.
understand.
I don't know. I just can't do it in a hoop. I don't know how I end up doing it. But you know what? Now that I think of it,
Little bitty
while I'm on this subject,
reindeer.
one of my hauls is like get it out of this plastic. This is a Merry Mini Surprise. So these are teeny tiny little Santas. These finish at 1 7/8 by 1 3/4.
What?
So the stitch count's like 33 by
They're
30.
gonna be like that? I like that one you made me up there.
Aren't they gonna be cute?
Yes.
So that's that. That was a haul I had.
Now I feel like I need to go get that because it's so adorable.
Get what?
I want to get that. That's one
Oh,
of your
the
Okay, so I had to get up and get this. Was hanging on my wall, but Wendy made a bunch of these. How long ago?
Was it like
A couple
like
years
3 years ago, maybe.
For a dinner she was hosting. You were like hosting a table at a dinner
Yeah.
at a church.
at
your
my mom's
sister's-
church?
And she made this as like table gifts for everybody. And this is what, like 2 by 1, 1
Little,
3/4 or something. It's so tiny.
You know, now that I think of it, that was the very first cross stitch I ever did.
Is it?
That's the
Anyway,
very
I
first
love
one.
it, and I have it hanging in my room. Look, she even finished.
Yeah,
the
all the
back.
ladies at the table got one. I remember our table was all blue and white.
Yep.
And I had all my hydrangeas and everything.
Yeah, I love this.
That was so pretty.
It is. It's so cute.
Those are cute. I should have kept one for myself.
You did it? Did you want it?
No, you keep it.
We could take turns. It could, have 2
Have
weeks at your
custom-
house and
Yeah,
2 weeks at mine. Is that all the finishes you're showing, or you have a couple more?
Oh. No, that's all my finishes.
Okay. So I have 2 new starts.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any?
New starts?
Mhm.
What I'm planning on doing?
No, ones that you just started since our last video.
No.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and do mine because there's only 2. So one of them I started since our last video. My family went on a family beach vacation. We try and go once a year at least with all the grandbabies and everything. And so I wanted to do a new start. I wanted to do a like a Christmas ornament beach themed, and I had so much trouble finding one, and now I wanted to start it there. So, because every year we get each of the kids' families a new tree ornament. So it was going to be that, and I wanted to at least put a few stitches in each one so I could say I started it there. Couldn't choose one because I thought of it too late, so instead all my grandbabies love Winnie the Pooh, and I have like this closet under the stairs in the hall before the family room, and all their toys are in there. And so I actually have, the big vinyl wall stickers that are removable. In my son Matthew's room used to be Winnie the Pooh, and
So did Austin's.
Get out.
His nursery was Winnie the Pooh.
Matthew's too.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're gonna have to look at him, see if it's the same.
What kind was
bedding.
it like? Was it like the original Winnie the Pooh or like the
It was like the
muted color one?
The muted color.
Mine too.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. See, we were twins before we even knew each other.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I have them stuck in their little toy closet, and they love it. So I found on Etsy, and I'll have to insert the name later because I couldn't find it.
Oh my gosh.
But it's a calendar.
So cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
And so there's a different scene for each month, and I like that because then I feel like if I do each month to completion, I'll have mini finishes and I'll feel accomplished.
Do you know what you should do? You should cross stitch their name, back stitch their name in the month that they were born.
Oh my gosh, that is such a good idea.
Uh-huh.
Totally doing that. And I have it on there so I don't have to make a note right now because normally I would. So I'm doing this on, let's see, it's on 14 count vintage blue
That's pretty.
Whisper Ada Zweigart. Did I say 14 count?
I think so.
When it's finished, it's going to be 18.5 inches by 14.3 inches. And I don't know how many stitches, because like I keep track of stitches on the full coverage. There's one new star,
Cute.
and that's what my Winnie the Pooh
Yes.
bag was for.
So cute.
And look at these colors.
Wow.
Like,
There's a lot of them.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but they're so pretty.
yeah, and it's all DMC, so that's...
You know, DMC is so pretty.
I mean, I'm happy with
I
it.
go in my closet and I just kind of comb through them.
Uh-huh. You know what's weird, and I don't know if you know or if anyone out there knows, you can leave it in the comment, but some of the colors, and I don't know if it's the color or the timing in which it was made, because like these means I've had them for probably 30 some odd years, so maybe they were made differently, because some of them seem hair thin.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And some of them seem...
Well, even some of the ones they have now seem thinner than the others.
Okay, so it's
I wonder
more...
if it has to do with the dye and how it dries.
Right. That's what I'm wondering. I didn't know if it was like an age thing.
I don't know, because remember, we talked about it last time, the white. I can't use a white because it frays really easy and it's thin. So
that is actually why for one of my hauls that we're going to show, I got ordered the overdyed because it was a white. And I did try and use a white, and I didn't like it, the DMC, and I can't find Anchor white or black anywhere now. So
I'll have to order mine from my favorite shop down in Ocala.
Okay, so I might do that.
And I'll order them like 10 at a time.
Okay, so in my last video, if you remember, I was waiting for a Haid sale to buy my pattern that I really wanted to do.
You got it!
And they had a sale, so I got...
Tell me.
No, I wanted to see your real reaction.
So excited.
So I got this and one other one, and I so badly wanted to get the Treasure Hunt bookshelf because it was half off, but I'm still not 100% sure if I want the color expansion or the max color, so I'm like, I'll just wait for another sale because I knew I was starting this first anyway. So I got the mini Alice in Snow White, and this one is by, I love Jasmine Beckett Smith. I just love like the looks of her.
Look at that.
Little, and I mean, I kind of like it's a little darker, kind of, I don't know, I just love it. So, but I changed some things. If you remember when we do whips, the other full coverage, I was doing parking. I mastered it. It was easy. I like it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm slowly changing away from that and going back to more how we normally stitch, which is considered like cross country. But
well, since you have the grids, it might be easier to do it that way.
It's, you know, the parking was super easy, but what I don't like is having to stitch around all this and move it, and I do not like constantly changing needles. So the thing is, I didn't get a chance. I'm going to pop it in here when I edit how many days I worked on this as opposed to this, because I've done so many more stitches this way, but it has black. So this is a smaller count. The other one was 25. This is 28. So look how teeny tiny they are.
Oh my gosh, so pretty.
So this is actually 1,905 stitches.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How many stitches are in the whole thing?
66,600.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's
this
gonna look so great.
28 count gridded.
Here, I'll hold it while you do that.
Okay, 28 count gridded Lugana. It's 1/1 full cross. It's 66,600 stitches, so it'll be 225 inches by 296. I started it on September 4th. And, so the way that I'm doing it, I saw on Vani, and her channel is the Thread the Needle. And so what she does is, she has, I'm going to put both videos down there. So when I was doing the parking, I was doing like Teresa Little Stitcher, and so she goes in a diagonal, but still block by block. So when you finish, it looks like steps, and I'll put a picture in there. Vani does true diagonal, so if you see some spots where I finish, it's a true line, but in order to not do extreme cross country, she does the diagonal, she still does it in sections, so it's a diagonal like this, and you can do that because the programs allow you to put diagonal lines over the image. So it's got the grids, so it shows the 10 by 10, and then it also shows this grid, and then you can add the diagonal line, and so I'm still doing 10 by 10, but inside that area. And then she does it without crossing outside of that line or with. And so obviously I'm doing with because I want to end my threads. Yeah. So I stay within the section mostly, but if I have some thread left, I'll travel outside of that diagonal for a little bit.
And when I put thread.
Yeah, and I'll put pictures in there. It'll make more sense then. But so I think
oh my gosh,
I'm enjoying that.
It's going to be beautiful. So how many, so is each one of these little grids 10 by 10?
Yeah, so every square is 100.
Wow.
So, It's awesome. So it's
oh,
been...
you're using that frame you like.
Yes, so it's been a lot of fun. I'm super excited that I got that. And when we do the haul, I'll show the other one. And so it's all DMC, so I'll do that in haul too. Last night we went, it was our 30th wedding anniversary. So after dinner, he let me go shopping for some more floss color. I was like, hey, I don't want to go home yet. Can I just get my next 10 colors? And which was nice because he spoiled me for our anniversary. And I think I'm going to save that for the next video.
Okay.
But I'll tell you when
After?
we're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
After.
So that's my it. That's it. I only have 2 new starts. So
I didn't have any new starts.
Okay, so do you want to start on
Actually, I started a quilt.
Did you?
I almost brought the quilt, but we're not talking about quilts.
No, but I can pop a picture in here anyway if you want to send me one. Why not?
Oh my gosh! So I have all this fabric.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta do something with it. So I started another little quilt, little baby quilt, toddler quilt.
Oh,
It's so cute.
Okay, well, if you want to put a picture in, I
Okay.
can. So you want to start on whips? Works in
Whips.
progress.
Okay, so these are some older ones
Look at the pretty bag.
that I haven't worked on in a while, but they're
Okay.
still whips. This one is John's favorite, my husband. This one's his favorite. This one is called, okay, I'm gonna mess it up. It's called Owl Forest, but I don't know how to pronounce the name of who made it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it and put it in there.
Okay.
But this calls, I don't even remember, I can't even read it. It's not even English.
Oh.
Oh, there it is. But anyway, I like this, oh gosh, what was this called? Aztec Red. This is called Aztec Red.
Oh, I like that.
And then the floss I'm using is Color and Cotton's Rustic Black. And I got this in one of my Floss of the Month.
Okay.
And I ran out, and I loved it so much I contacted her, and she said that she still had some, so I bought like 10 skeins of it.
You always do that. You always buy the stock out when you run
'cause
out. No, I really
seriously.
like that a lot, and it goes perfect with this red.
See? I still have a bunch in my little bag. But look at this. It's so pretty.
Yeah, I like that.
Gosh, it looks really, really red on here, but it's not. It's like a burnt, like a...
Here, I'll take this
It's
side.
like
You
a-
take that side.
I don't know how to describe it. It's not red. It's called Aztec Red, and I want to say Weeks Dye Works Aztec
Yeah.
Red.
It's
But,
almost like a distressed or something.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
like... But
Like
I'm...
a horse and carriage.
Okay, let me tell you what. I'm going to jinx myself, probably. But as long as I've been cross-stitching, 3 years maybe, I have never not had my border meet up.
Wow.
It has always, always, always met up.
That's pretty awesome.
I just love it.
Yeah,
John
I
loves
like this a lot.
I need to work on this again
Yeah.
because it's just so pretty. That
Yeah, I
is
like
that.
That'll be your Brenda.
Another thing that I'm working on. Oh, that goes in there too.
Okay.
This is Margaret Harris, and this was in Blackbird Designer book. I think it's in the Honeysuckle Manor, which is one of my stashes. It's Margaret Harris. That's it. But I changed the colors on mine. And this one I'm doing it on 36 count latte linen, fiber on a whim. But I changed up the colors. It's like this peachy
Ooh, I like that.
color.
Oh, I feel like the
I didn't iron it.
Forever Flowers would look good on that.
Oh, that would be pretty on that. But see, I
But it's
changed up the
linen, and I
color.
don't ever want to do linen again. Ever, ever, ever.
You don't like linen?
I did not enjoy doing that truck at all because of the linen. I love the pattern. I was miserable.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
I changed up some of the colors. It calls for let's see, Belle Soie. Isn't that silk?
Yes.
It calls for Belle Soie, and then it has like the DMC conversion. But then I looked at the DMCs, and then I converted it again to overdyes.
Okay.
So that's what I did.
I gotta flip through this later when we're done. Is that okay? It's really pretty.
And then that's that. And I'm working on. I got a little bit farther on my Margaret. What's her name?
Is that the
Ferguson.
5-year-old or the 9-year-old? Yes.
Margaret Ferguson. I don't. Oh, it's on my iPad.
I actually had someone comment on the video saying being blown away by the age of the.
I know. Sickening, isn't it? Okay, so I think the last video I had just about this much done.
And we'll put a picture in.
And I've gotten that. You know, this is going to take a long time because these flowers take a long, long time.
What count
because
is it?
This is 40 count Newcastle summer khaki.
And you're doing over 1?
And I'm doing over 1 over 2. 9 years old.
Amazing.
Glare. Margaret Ferguson. So I am just right there at that. That flower.
So pretty,
But I messed up.
Did you?
I got to talking when I was cross stitching. And I wasn't paying attention, so I actually did. This flower is really supposed to be the next flower. But who's gonna know?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, this
That's
is
very pretty.
absolutely one of my most favorite ones. Outside
It's
of
a big one.
it is a big one. Oh, and here are the colors once again.
That's just so soothing to me. Like I could just look at the floss and just be relaxed, calm, and it's just because it's so beautiful.
Yes,
you know.
it is. I just love it.
What's next?
That was all my.
That's all your works in progress? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'll start with the full coverage Hade, and I'll pop a picture in so you can remember what it looks like. I remember last time you're like, how do you know the top? And,
right.
So this is it.
You got more done.
I did. I got 667 stitches.
Wow.
And I'm going to pop in here how many days I worked on each because then it'll help see like.
Okay.
The,
Is that because you're having to take it off the needle and straighten it out and wrap it around, and then you having to pull?
Yeah, so, well, I think it's the constant color changing because it's like there's so much confetti. So you'll do 1 or 2 stitches in a color and then have to park it and then start another one and do another color.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so what I normally do is I'll take whatever section I'm working on, I'll take those few, like if I'm in this square, whatever's hanging there, I pull down, I keep the rest hanging.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, you're doing it to complete a square. So after you do your parked stitches and then repark it, then you're introducing each new color. And if there's 10 new colors in a little 10 by 10 square, it's just, it's not fun for me. The fun was learning, because, you know, we're the same way. Once we master something, we're kind of done. So I rarely do anything twice. I got the diagonal, the parking and all that, and so that's fine. So now I'm transferring over, you can see I'm transitioning to the other way. So
is it going quicker for you that way?
yeah. So that is the New York story key.
So when you are working a thread and you want to use it all up, that's when you come down here?
Yeah. I think that's it because I didn't do anything in Kringles. Did you?
I
you didn't
picked
bring
out
it?
the grout because I originally had done it in an off-white color, and I liked the way yours looked with the called for color. So I went and picked out all of the off-white and started that other color.
Okay, so I did the Pooh calendar, I did the Life is an Open Book New York, and I did the New Starts. So that's it. That's all I'm working on. So what is that, like 4? I just have 4 whips.
I don't even know how many I have.
A
A gazillion.
Oh, now's the fun. So you wanted to do like the stash, which is stuff we already had, and what patterns we want to do next, and then we're gonna do what we got new.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So Pat, what do you have? You want to go first?
No, you go first. I just went. So
what are we doing?
we're doing stash, so stuff we already had, and patterns that we already had that we've been wanting to start.
Oh, okay. So
And one of those of ours is going to be the same, so I'll do this one for both of us.
I didn't bring that one.
Okay, so I'll do that.
So I've had this for a little bit, and I started it, and I picked it out because
you do that a lot.
I do it a lot. It's Plum Street Samplers. This is the day.
Oh, that's a popular one.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. I see a lot of people doing that.
Maybe I better do it again. I really liked it, but I just have this bad habit of starting it and then and thinking I really could use this fabric for something else, and then I pick it out.
Okay.
I'm bad about that.
That's funny. But you did that with the crochet, because remember when we were talking about last time how you were crocheting and I was cross stitching, and then you saw me do that and I moved, and so we flopped. You were doing something that you had frogged and used the yarn. Oh. You were doing something that you had frogged, which means, you know, pulled apart, and used it for something else, and you said you did that over and over and over.
Oh my goodness. Some of my yarn balls are so frayed because I pull them out, I get almost finished with blankets or scarves or whatever, and then I'm like, I'd rather use this for something else, and I rip it. You know, I have some balls that I've rewound. They're like this big, but some of them are, you know, it's kind of frayed.
So for you, is it about the process more than the final destination, sort of, because you just enjoy the process of it?
I enjoy the start.
Okay, you like the new.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see. Oh, I showed this a minute ago. Honeysuckle Manor by Blackbird Design. This was in my stash. I even started this one, but I picked that one out too. There's so many in here I want to do. There's a little needle, like, oh, isn't that really pretty? Look at that one. It's like a little needle. What do you call it? Pincushion.
What would you stuff it with? Because some people do sawdust, some people do
I would probably
like
do batting.
crushed. Okay.
And then a little bit of probably some, what do you call it? The stuffing you stuff pillows with.
Okay.
Because it looks like it's on a box. You know, just the top part's the stuff part.
Yeah.
But there's so many in here I want to do. But it's just a matter of. And then I have some linen. Or do you want to go next?
Okay, is that stash like you already had it? No, you can go ahead.
I'm not going to show all of it. I'll just show a couple
all
pieces.
of it.
Okay, so I'll start with the upside down part, the Ada. This one is, so when I got us the Kringle Ada, I got this one. It's Cafe au Lait.
Olay, you were right.
16 count. But you know, it's kind of weird. It's got purple in it, and I just can't quite figure out. See, I started something.
Yes, you did.
It's like this weird green and purple. So I haven't figured out what to do with it.
You're gonna see a pattern, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's perfect for it.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Well, because obviously the pattern that I had picked out, that I frogged,
wasn't
good enough. And then I bought this. This is another piece. Okay, I got two pieces of linen from across on the other side of the world that I didn't realize. I have a bad habit of ordering things like in the middle of the night. I got one of those. Those things. What is it? This little thing you put around your waist and you like do the hula hoops. Yeah, but it's got this weight on it. It showed up. I don't remember ordering it, so I went back and looked at, my purchase log in middle of the night, and I tried it and I can't get the thing. This one is also XJU 40 count Newcastle in the color Baby Sheep.
I like Zweigart linen.
Isn't that pretty? It's kind of like a.
Have you done Whiteshell? See, Whiteshell was what I did the truck on, and I'm wondering if it was the maker of the linen, because it was just like, it didn't matter how gently you pulled, it skewed the space.
Oh.
It was too soft, and I didn't know about that. I've since learned about that spray. It's not a starch, but it is something that just gives it a slight little firmness. I forget the name of it, but I'll pop it in here too. And people said if you are having trouble with your linen doing that, just lightly spritz it, let it dry. And
it's like when you buy new clothes, it has that in it already. Because it has that. What's it called?
I don't remember.
Sizing.
Okay, yes.
Sizing.
That's all your stash.
That's all of my stash.
Okay.
Have we done what we want to do?
That's what I was gonna do
next.
Okay,
so let's show your stash.
I pulled two patterns out of my pattern stash because I need help. There's several that that are almost fully kitted, other than the fabric I'm going to stitch on, because I cannot get the colors. So one of them is one of the first ones I've ever purchased. I was so excited to do it because I have like a little, my hallway goes like in an L, and the short end of it is lined with shelves, and I have all my books because I love to read. And so when I saw Miss Bingley's Library by Plum Street, I just had to do it. I have purchased so many gray linens, fabrics, and none of them look right.
Is it called for a gray?
It does. It actually calls for 36 count Liberty Gathering Gray. Well, I've had this for a couple of years, and it's like been out of stock,
Yeah,
and now I don't want to do linen anyway, so I need to find. So if anyone who's watching, because I know actually have recently seen a lot of people doing this, if you've done this and found a nice light gray, because I should have brought it out. There was one gray that I purchased that I thought was going to be good, and it isn't. So I'll pop a picture and the name of it in there. And so anyone that's done this, that can help me pick out a fabric, because I would really like to do it. I have some of the called for overdyed and, you know,
Maybe.
some DMCs, because that's usually when we're doing something similar. We do, like, if we don't do it all in the overdyed, you usually tell me, like, do the bigger parts
yeah.
that you're going to see. So
I mean, because there's no point in doing overdye for those little stripes on the flag.
Right.
I mean, gosh, I can't even see the flag. So
Yeah.
the larger areas do the
Yeah.
the overdyes are really
So I'm pretty sure that's how I did it when I purchased it. So the next one we're going to be doing together.
Oh, you know what? I might do it on that. Why
Oh.
didn't I do it on that? That's like
That
the
sheep?
color?
The sheep
one? The baby sheep.
Yes, because it's got that yellow tinge.
Oh.
Okay, well, and if you like that, we do that spray. So,
That's right.
so
This
I
is
might
just
have to
Evenweave.
see if I can find an equivalent to that in Evenweave. That color.
Does XJU Designs do even?
I don't know. I'll look when we're done here. So this is called Little House Neighborhood by Little House Needleworks, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And so what I plan on doing is, so I guess the person who stitched this or designed it, there's a initials and a date, but I'm going to put Wendy's initials and my initials. This is like our little friendship
Our little neighborhood.
stitch along. And I might actually, I don't know how I want to do it. I'm obviously going to put the year that it's finished, but I might also put like the year that we met somewhere.
Oh, yeah. I'm
So
gonna do that.
anyway, I'm personalizing that. So I love
Well, if
that.
we do that, that'll look like then our friendship was only this long.
I know, that's my, so I might put those dates in there and then just put where I stitch my initials, the date that I finished it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's fully kitted, and I'm pretty sure I fully kitted it, and I did all DMC, so I might go back and just, I'm not even,
You know, I'm going to only do DMC. I'm only going to do what's called for. I'm not
Yeah.
going to do overdyes.
okay, yeah, well that's the thing, it's called for.
Overdyes?
No, you're right.
Oh.
It's the DMCs are the called for, so
Yeah,
that's
I
why I did that. And it calls for 28 count purled barley linen, but since I don't want to do linen, I had purchased one piece of fabric and I didn't realize it was like iridescent, so it looked like a disco ball. Sent that
Yeah.
back, and I think I found an Evenweave Lugana called Whisper that will work, but of course that, and it's by Picture This Plus, and Picture This Plus is just out everywhere, and
Yeah.
where I normally get stuff is I do not like buying fabric online, but we don't have an LNS to do that. So if anyone has done this or knows, I feel like Brenda's the one who you can just tell her a fabric and a color and she
Yeah,
knows.
She just pops it out right
Yeah,
there.
so anything that could be comparable to 28 count purled barley linen, because I don't know if it'll show on the camera, but there's like a very slight yellowish, mellow yellow tint. So a true beige, like I like parchment,
Yeah.
but that I want to try and get this. That's really good, actually. The sheep.
I think if you contact them, Little House Needleworks, and ask them for an equivalent, they might be able to help you.
Okay.
Cause see, here's the website, Lakeside Linens, and then you can even email them
Okay.
and just see if there's an equivalent to Ada,
All right. Cool.
and
cool.
they should be able to tell you.
All right. So I think that was the only stash that I pulled out. I think everything else is acquisitions for end. Happy. Happy.
What about what you want to do?
Those are them.
Oh, I didn't show the one I want to do.
So these are the two that I want to, well, these were the two I wanted to start next, but my acquisition that I got us is what I want to do next.
Okay.
So I'll show that. Yeah. So
do you have the linen for that or the Ada for that?
I don't have the threads, and I do not have the linen, because I found some that I wanted, but I only had one piece left, and I didn't know if you wanted the exact same, so I didn't order it, and
You have to show
I
it to
might
me.
see it cheaper at Hobby Lobby since it's just Ada.
Oh,
So.
okay, yeah. So what I'm planning on working, and I haven't started it because I had to order some more of the floss. I'm doing all the over dyes, but it's Little House Needleworks Fall on the
them.
Farm, and there are, I think, 9 individual squares. I should show them quick. These are just so cute. I'm gonna. Or should I take them out?
Okay, here we go.
So my next project that I'm going to start is Little House Needlework, Fall on the Farm. It was a 9-part series. I just did like the club where I got it mailed to me once a month. You want to show these while I talk?
Sure.
So you can finish them individually. That's number 1. Or you can finish them in one big grouping. And I'm going to do it that way. A couple of years ago I did a Christmas theme. And I did them individual, and I was going to make them into ornaments. This one I think I'm going to do in one big thing. But I had most of the called for, but the rest I got yesterday. So
I love
these
those colors.
are the colors. Let's see. The blue. I mean, it's hard to tell all the
God, they're
colors.
so pretty. Oh my gosh, they look so good when you do that.
That's all the colors. And they're so stinking cute. Where's that one with the little piggies? I mean,
It's so
come on
cute,
now.
I don't know.
Are you serious? Look at those little piggies. Come on. How can you not? And I think I have the fabric.
What is it called for?
Now that I'm thinking of it, maybe I don't. Portobello. 30 count
Oh.
Portobello. I don't do 30 count, so I'd probably do like 36 count something. I'll find something. But I ordered the floss that I needed. I ordered on Etsy from Floss and Fabrics. Y'all, she is the sweetest lady. This is Floss and Fabrics. Can you see that? Cute little piggy. Anyway.
What's with you and pigs all of a sudden?
I don't know. But look at her. She's in a tutu. I mean,
Oh
come
my
on,
gosh,
seriously.
okay.
It's like, look, that picture of Henley in the tutu. Oh, seriously.
My granddaughter started dance classes at her daughter's dance school.
It was
so
so
sweet.
cute. The button was like this big.
Yeah.
It was so tiny.
I wish I could have watched Ashley getting her to sit still to do that
Oh my
because
gosh. How did she get it up in the button?
I don't know, but it was adorable.
So stinking cute.
Okay, so are we at acquisitions?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to go? Or you want
You
me?
go.
Okay. So, we both, yes. So this, you didn't bring yours, but
No.
we both got these. So
Is this month?
this was this
It
was
should be on the front. Look at
August.
it'll tell you.
August. So this is the one that you were missing, right? So
I did get it.
Okay.
I think it was that day actually when I got home.
So there's 5 in here, right? You want to separate those while I get the next one. So this is the Floss Fix Classic Color Works August Club colors. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Ye
of
Olde
those.
Gold. I use Ye Olde Gold a lot. Hazelnut gets used a lot.
Really?
And hazelnut gets used a lot. Ye Olde Gold, depending on the pattern, but yeah, I see it quite often in some of the patterns.
Okay, so the name of that kit was Amber Yellow.
They're pretty. Ooh, this one's pretty. Look at that.
They're
What is
so
this one?
variegated. You don't see it when they're twisted.
This one's called Fool's Gold. Gold. Look at that. Pretty. Very nice.
And so then this month, which Wendy also got.
No, I haven't gotten it yet. I just paid for it yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well, you will get.
Yeah, but it's
Is
okay.
called-
It's not a spoiler.
It's, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't
Don't
even
care.
think. It's, okay, we're in the South, so it's pecan, right?
Pecan praline.
And-
Pecan praline.
And so these are them.
Oh,
and I
aren't
haven't
those
pulled
pretty?
it out to look at the variegations yet.
Oh, you want to do it? They're yours.
It's okay.
Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Gingerbread. Old oak tree. Old oak tree. Speak slowly. That's pretty. That one's really pretty. Look at that one. Brown sugar. We like our brown sugar in the South. Bramble bush. That's kind of a burnt sienna color. Roasted chestnut. This
These
is a
are really
popular
pretty.
color. This one gets used quite a bit in some of the
See, I
patterns.
really like earth tones, so I really
And
like
fresh
this one.
rue. Ooh, that one's pretty. Okay, where's the camera? There we go. Can you even see that? I don't know.
So then I have some acquisition tools that I got. I had watched a video, and I don't have her name on my notes, so I will add it. But she was like, "Get squizzers." I'm like, "Squizzers?"
Squizzers.
Because I was looking for a less expensive pair that had a really fine tip for when you're doing the full coverage, and they're, you know, you've got to get really, really close. And none of the ones that I had did it. So I found these on Amazon for like $6. And they're spring.
Oh gosh, they look like tweezers.
And look how sharp they are.
That would be
Like,
great for your eyebrows too.
okie doke. So they're super pointy, and they're very thin. So I'm able to get really close without
nice
injuring anything. So I got
like
that.
gadgets.
I know, me too. I love
I'm a
tools.
gadget girl.
And then right before we went to the beach, because I was going back to 2-over-1 with the Winnie the Pooh, and I just wasn't. I don't have the dexterity anymore to railroad with my needle. So I got a laying tool. Isn't it pretty?
That is so cute.
I know, and it's
Looks
wood.
heavy.
And so it's very easy to...
that splits the threads?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's very easy, because even stitching with two hands, like if I have it in the hoop like that, I do two-handed, and it doesn't get in the way. It's just like, whoop, and so...
Does it make that noise when you do it?
That's me. And this was not expensive either. I think this was like $8.
Oh, I like that.
And then...
Oh, wait, what's that?
I have fallen in love with this thing, and it's funny because when I first started using it, I was using it wrong because I'm a dummy. But this is called the Snag Nabbit. Have you heard anybody talking about this? Okay. And it's very good for full coverage, but with you doing, you know, such tiny count linen, and I need a manicure, so this is not nice, but I might have to put a picture in there. So it's a point on one end and like this rough, almost like a nail file type feeling. And so what it's for is when you get like if you run it in the back behind stitches to secure it or whatever, or like when you're doing this and then you cut this string, you'll have a little piece in the front. When you do that, then there's string on the front. So what you do is you just take this this little Snag Nabbit.
You're gonna get me, Snag Nabbit.
You stick it in and pull it, and it pulls the thread or the fuzz.
That works on sweaters too.
You can actually. It did say it's for more than just stitching.
You
So
touch that thing.
I know. I'm gonna poke your eye out. But so this has been so helpful. But in the beginning, I'm like, oh look, it has a dual end, and so I was trying to snag with the dull end where the file is instead of starting where the point is, like a needle, because
we're special.
yeah.
You're slipping over that way.
Am I? Okay, so that was one other acquisition. You just like me.
We were just over there on the edge.
Let's see. I'm gonna cut out the spin around. Okay. So this is my last, and I haven't bought everything yet. I just got a few, but these are so beautiful. I looked at what colors I like the most, even if they weren't that big, and so. I guess I should let them see. So this is Twin Peaks Primitives, and it's One Nation Under God, and it is so beautiful. So I got this for Wendy and I to do as a Sal, because we both love patriotic, and okay. So this is by Twin Peaks Primitives, and it's One Nation Under God, and the second I saw, it's the colors.
It's beautiful.
I love anything with 1776 in it because of what's going on right now. I love houses. This is so stunning, and the colors are incredible. So I did pick some of the called for overdyes. I may get more, but I wanted the pattern here to see.
Yeah.
But these were the ones that I knew. So I loved the blues and the reds. Were so striking to me.
Blues especially.
So I got the Weeks Dye Works Mimosa.
Ooh, pretty.
And
This is a nice chart.
Yeah. I got the Weeks Dye Works Jaybird. Gosh, they're so beautiful. I got the Deep Sea.
Oh, I have some of that.
Do you?
I love that color. It's the prettiest blue.
I got Bordeaux. I wasn't sure which red was the one I liked, so that's why I just got one that I thought it was, and then I'll match it and see if I need to get more. And then remember I said the white, because you said, and this white has almost like some yellow look to it. Yeah. Did you use that in, I think that it looks like what you might have used in the other one, because I was like, oh, there's like a tinge of vintage yellow
in
look.
that Flax and Company or whatever it was?
Yes.
That's what I used.
This is what you used. So I got that, and then, so that's all the floss I got for this so far. Like I said, I wanted to have it, and that looks like exactly the same.
That's why I pulled it out, because that, I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't look like oatmeal.
Okay, yes. Okay, so I bought this on 123stitch.com, and when they give you the information, and they'll have everything preloaded, so you could just hit select all and buy everything you need in one fell swoop. Well, it said the model was stitched on rustic or oatmeal Ada, but that's not this picture.
It says 16 count Ada oatmeal rustico.
That
But we think
not.
that they may have used that because
It still doesn't even look like Ada. And it's got blue.
This is the
blue
one I
tint.
went onto their website and read it, and it said antiqued.
Right.
So that made me think that they used the spray to antique it.
But the rustico doesn't have a blue tinge.
But
This
look
looks
at this.
exactly like that.
This is Feldspar 36 count linen by Picture This Plus. Now this, of course, is not big enough.
Picture This Plus. And remember when I told you we were talking about, I said the splotches don't look like a spray, they look like Picture This Plus, and that's...
You know, and I didn't even remember I had this until it was in my bag, but...
I'm going to have to see if they have even Lugana or...
But that would be perfect.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
see what colors you have. Let's see what this looks.
Oh, yeah,
Are
do
these
a toss,
all the blues?
floss toss.
How many more blues are there? Because that's the only thing
There's really only two.
That you got both of them,
Yeah.
or you have. Yeah, you have them both.
Yeah, so it's just the greens I didn't get.
Because that'll show up on here.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. Pretty. We really can't get a good view of the whole.
Oh, I love
So we did a little research, and the fabric calls for 16 count Ada oatmeal rustico, but finally a farm girl, Chrissy. Finally a farm girl stitched it on 28 count Ren linen with vintage modeling, which is the antiquing. I think it's the spray. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say when I watched her video, she said she used the spray. So that's what gave it this look. She did not use the called for. She used what is it? Ren.
Well, I'm glad we figured that out. Yeah. Okay, so my last acquisition was just for the heck of it, because everyone's been talking about sulky thread and how they use the 12 weight in place of DMC.
Oh,
And it was like $1.68, and so
what?
Yeah, on 123 Stitch, all the colors were like $1 and change. And so
is it already like split apart? So you would just use
one strand, yeah, just one.
Oh.
So, and this one I didn't realize. I thought it was just a red, but it's like
variegated.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
It's called a blendable.
Well, what could you use this in place of? Does it have a conversion?
I don't know. I just wanted to see it and feel it, and so this one is blendable cotton petite.
Why couldn't you use it on that?
I could if I didn't get the right red for that. I would probably use this because it. Yeah,
it's really pretty.
So I just wanted to try it, but it was $1.69.
Nice.
I mean, so it was worth a try. So that was it for.
You know, they have these at Michael's now.
Do they?
They have. Is it Sulky? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Or is it Joanne? Maybe one of them next to their DMC. Maybe it's Joanne. Next to the DMC on that aisle, they have a display.
I think it is Joanne.
But I don't know if they have a variegated. I think it's just the solid.
Yeah.
Because I got a green one.
Didn't you?
Yeah. But I didn't like it.
You didn't?
It wasn't the right color.
Oh. So yeah, I just wanted to see it, and then I'll probably at some point like just want to feel a silk or just for fun. So that's it for new things I purchased myself. And I did say my husband got me something for our anniversary, but I'll do that next week. Okay. And then I've got Happy Mail after you do your haul.
Alrighty, so. Oh, this is another thing I ordered, and it came from like Hong Kong. I swear, I don't read. And you know, the great thing though, this really could be considered Happy Meal because I completely forgot about it.
And you Happy Mealed yourself.
And when it came, I was just like, what did I order from Hong Kong?
That's funny.
And it ended up being 2 Blackbird design books. I've been wanting the sewing club. Now these are older, and I'm sure everybody has seen it, but it's new to me.
It's new to me.
And this one is The Bells on Christmas Day. Oh my gosh, it's just lovely. Look at that.
So pretty.
I know.
You love Blackbird designs, don't you?
My favorite.
Oh, they even teach you how to make it into the drum or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome.
It has the patterns to make it. So
That's
it shows you how
awesome.
to make it. Those are 2. And then I ordered, I think, oh, there's a needle. Is that my needle or your needle?
Probably yours.
Oh, wait, I think it came out of that, anyway. This one I ordered, so the, expo that just happened like a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite LNS in Ocala.
You can say
I hope you get some big business. But anyway, Brick City Stitches.
Oh, that's pretty.
They would list the different designers that were putting out something new, and then under the picture on the Facebook group, you could me please.
Oh yeah.
Get you on the mailing. And so this one, I ordered this one. It's called By the Bay Needle Art. Oh, By the Bay Needle Art, Vineyard Summer. Pretty. And I'm thinking of doing this for my husband in his office.
Oh yeah.
But it came with this little, it came with a picture of it, this little card, but it has the information where you can write the information of.
That's so
And then
cool.
it came in this little tag holder so that you can stick it on your thread. I mean, come on.
That is so awesome.
Guess who's going to Office Depot?
Or you could stick it on your project bag if it's
That's
not a
true.
see-through one.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I thought
That's
that was
really cool.
So By the Bay Needle Art, Vineyard Summer. And I've never heard of them. I don't know if they're new or not, if it's a new designer or not. But it is really pretty. It's hard to see because the actual picture is like a photo. So it's glossy.
What a great idea. I love little stuff. See, it's the extras.
It is. I thought, well, that's special. Special. And then, so I dug into one of my
pretty.
monthly floss thingies, and after I dug into it, I thought, oh wait, I need to save that for the video, so
Yes.
I shoved it all back in this bag. But this is Forbidden Fiber Company. They have a monthly,
That's 1 month's worth?
yes. So it's the Just Flossin club, Just Flossin by Forbidden Fiber Co. And you get 10 thread colors.
Wow.
And then from their existing stock, so what they keep in all the time, and then you get 2 exclusive or limited edition colors.
So you get 12
so you
colors?
get 12 colors, y'all.
That's twice as much.
12 colors, and sometimes it's in their unreleased colorways.
Wow.
So, I mean, I think that one.
Are these the ones that you said you think they pretty much are matching Classic Colorworks, or was that Cotton and
Color and Cotton, which
Cotton?
is the
Okay.
next one I have.
Okay.
So these are, I want to say these are probably in their colorway because they're numbered, and I've noticed when I'm putting them in the closet that the numbers represent basically like the color. So blues are usually, let's see, they usually start with like the 600s anyway, but that's
beautiful.
and then look at these 2. I don't know how.
Wow.
Honestly, I don't know which ones are the exclusive and which ones are. But look, you get 12. This is just 1 month's worth.
That's crazy.
And they have really cool names. So one time I got some and it was like, the theme was, I guess, Star Wars because it had like Chewbacca or Chewie, and it had like names of the different planets. This one is You Don't Bring Me Flowers. Isn't that cute? Calypso. That's a pretty color. Turquoise. Coral, Midas Touch, Lavender Pearl, Raisin, Frost.
Ooh, this is beautiful. Look at that.
Oh, this one's called Never a Dull Moment.
Does that have to be our color?
Or
This is
beautiful noise.
beautiful.
We're a lot of beautiful noise too.
Yes, we are. This is really beautiful.
Oh, that is pretty. I didn't even notice that. It has gray in it.
Yeah.
Gray and blue.
I like that their colors are less subtle and more in your face, but complimentary. It's very different. I like that a lot. They're beautiful.
While I was looking this up to get an idea of how it worked, I found out that Forbidden Fiber Company is a yarn company, and I believe, from what I understand, is that after they have some of those beautiful skeins of yarn, and then they started doing their flosses.
Don't they do fabric too? I think they do
remember.
cross stitch fabrics.
Oh, do they? Oh, I need to go
think
back
so.
and look.
Yeah.
So that is one.
Those are really pretty. I
And
like
then-
those a lot. I might have to.
And then my colors, I got my Color and Cotton monthly. A Color and Cotton monthly club, thread club. Now they changed theirs up a little bit. You can either be like the traditional colors, or you could be more of the brighter colors, I think. So
You have to choose which club you want. Okay.
and I am part of the all
All
colors.
colors.
I'm a part of the all colors. And these are the colors they sent. Look how pretty those are. Oh, you can't see them.
And how many are in that one?
There are 5.
Okay, so 5
Okay.
versus 12, but and how many come in the one that I'm in also? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
So is there a big price difference between
I think
the
this
12
one
and
was 30 maybe.
Okay.
But these are the colors. Color and Cotton are the ones that I believe have kind of touched
Oh, they feel good.
the, oh yeah, these are great. They're nice and soft, and they're just really nice. They're beautiful. They're made well. But these colors, I think you can pretty much, they're very close to over dyes. Like, where's that one red you just had?
Oh, that was in the Weeks,
Yeah.
the Bordeaux. This is more purpley.
Yeah, that one is. Let's see. Oh, let me look in the let me look in here and see if I can find it similar. Because there are some. Because I have swapped them out before,
Okay.
and you never even know.
They are so soft.
I have substituted these for some of the overdyes when I run out, and you can't tell. They're very, 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 very similar. But aren't they pretty? I love these colors. But anyway, so that's Color and Cotton.
And they do fabric, right?
Yes, they do
Okay.
fabric. They have a Fabric of the Month club, but I've been on the waiting list for a long time.
Really?
I haven't gotten in yet. But I think that's because there's the linen is hard to come by. The fabric is so hard to come by that they have to limit how many people are in the club so that they can fulfill the orders.
I've been having like this panic feeling of like, because of what's going on with not being able to get anything, and it's like, and with the prices going up, it's like making me want to buy everything that now, because I still have patterns that aren't kitted at all, or that I don't have fabric for, and I'm like, the longer I wait, the harder it's going to be to get, and the more expensive it's going to be, but then you have to come up with, so it's like this, I'm having like this, I'm going to have stuff to do when the lights go out,
all the things. We need all the things.
Yeah. So that was all your acquisitions?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got some happy mail and happy gifts, because you brought me things. So I'm gonna do non-Wendy first, just because. So, and you're gonna have to help me because, okay, so this is happy mail from, I don't even want to say like subscriber, because we've become friends since when I was doing the crochet videos, and it has to be going on, it's 7 years that I haven't been able to work. So I would say probably within that first year, I was like, I have to be productive, I have to do something, I have to have something to show for my time, and I need some social, because I went from being a therapist counselor and leading ministries and volunteering, 2 jobs. I was private practice and the children's home, to nothing, locked in my house, on my back, nothing. And crochet I could do on my back. And so started doing the videos and met this other Linda who also lives in Georgia. So I really want to meet up, who also has very similar multiple health struggles as me. It's very strange. And we just became friends and like just started exchanging gifts. I would make her something, she made me something, and then she knew I was having trouble with my hands from neuropathy and bought me a bunch of the furls, crochet hooks. Yeah, I mean, she's just been wonderful, and so we just exchanged gifts.
That big one you got over there. What in the world?
Yeah, I just got that for decoration, but it actually is is one. So she commented on our first floss tube and was like, I guess I can't send you crochet gifts anymore. And
she had the sweetest comment.
She's so wonderful. She's just become a very dear friend. And so I was like, our friendship's enough, whatever. She spoiled me anyway. So she sent me a card that I'm not going to read because, you know,
Cries,
it's emotional.
Tears.
And then she was like, she had asked, remember she asked, what's your favorite thread? And I said, son of a gun. She's going to do something. And so I really, DMC is my go-to because it's the most affordable and it's what I use for the full coverages. Well, she's always got to be extra. She's just so wonderful and generous. And so she got me the collector's tin. I don't know how, is this Etoile?
Etoile.
DMCs. And they are, have you ever played with them?
I think one time I opened one up at the store.
Yeah, so you're going to have to help me, like, I don't even know. I think this might be good in place of the metallic for...
Definitely.
So these, they're all stuck on there. So these have like glittery shimmer in there. So yeah, so that's...
it comes with a couple
Yes, and it comes with patterns. Super cool.
Aren't those beautiful? Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Replace that.
So I wonder, it's kind of like a wavy, so I wonder, it might take some practice, but I still think it's going to be better than that metallic. I didn't like the metallic.
I mean, I'm avoiding the birdhouse I've got to do because of the metallic.
And
to get it done.
She didn't just send me that. She sent me the Moulin collectors, and I looked for YouTube videos for both of these to look at like how people use them, and the Etoile was the only one, and it was only one video. So I don't even know, like, these are special. I don't want to just waste them. Look at how...
Oh, these are the new colors.
Oh,
so
are
they start,
Oh, yeah. But what is Moulin? It's not regular DMC. Because I have the new colors, some of the new colors.
Oh, I do too,
for
but
DMC.
I thought they were...
So Moulin is something...
Does it not tell you?
I don't know. You know what?
Where's English?
Aren't they beautiful, though?
Yes.
And feel how soft they are.
Oh, yeah, these must not be. Oh, gosh,
Yeah.
aren't they pretty?
So...
Look at those. I think I have some of these, but I didn't know they were... I don't think that they're Moulin. I think they're... What is it?
So anyway, Linda, thank you so much. I love them. They are going to be used for special projects only.
I'm sure it explains in this teeny tiny microscopic print right there what it is.
That our old
this
wives
goes
can't
in
read.
there.
It's okay, I'll repack it later. And so then the rest is from Wendy. She just came over with goodies.
Well, some of it I was supposed... Okay, y'all, look. I sent this tiny little thing. I even weighed it.
Yeah.
I put 5 stamps on it. Return to sender. Package postage due.
I feel so sad. You probably spent more on that than we did on these because we got them at, you got them at Hobby Lobby.
Oh, I had these from the wedding when I set out the bridal shower.
Okay.
Or the bridal shower.
So you've heard us making truck comments, and this is now the 3rd video that we've put up that'll have truck comments in it. I'm so excited.
And you wrapped it cute with a
You
little...
did. I'm so excited. Look, she is washi.
I love washi tape.
Look at how many. Look, oh my gosh. Okay, you show some and I'll show some.
Oh, you show them all. Where's your little truck thing? You know, hold that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and it's got pumpkins in it. So one of these will be part of
how could...
Yeah. So these, why I was waiting to
like
make it a
3
magnet.
kinds.
Yes.
Are there 3 kinds or 2 kinds?
I think there's 3 of 2 kinds. Like you give me 3
that's
of
right.
each.
Yeah, because I have the other.
So these are them, and I love them. And one's going to be, some of them are going to be needle minders, and then some are going to be used on patterns. Because I have a Christmas, we have the same Christmas pattern. That's the grandpa's truck. So I think I'm going to use the red one for that.
You know what would be cute? You could even, because it's got little pumpkins, you could even like glue one of those teeny tiny miniature Christmas trees on it. you know, the little bottle brush ones.
Yeah. That's such a good idea.
That way you won't have pumpkins.
Yeah. So.
Or you could paint those and make them look like little ornament balls.
Thank you. I love them. Oh, it just looks so
Sorry
good with that.
Sorry it took so long.
And then I have a card.
Heck, I could have mailed it 100 times and it got to you
No,
before.
it's perfect. I'm not going to read this because it was after my surgery and you might have got... Your cards make me cry, so I'm reading that when we're not filming. And then she said, you don't understand how excited I was about this because I've been trying and I'm out and I'm using like nothing bags. And she came over with 2 packs of those Walmart bags that have been out.
Yeah, you
forever.
can't find them anymore.
You make me so happy.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I love you so much.
I love you.
So that's my...
Yeah, we gotta do something about... This isn't even a Ziploc bag.
No.
This is just a little...
Look, girl, I'm running out. But
I need to
now,
make it more.
so... I think
Did
that
we do
is
it?
everything. We did it. That's really our second one in the books because the first 2 were one cut in half.
Yeah, how long is this one?
I don't know.
Anyway.
That's our second one. 2 things I did want to talk about that I forgot. First of all, y'all, we had to have gotten on the list for StitchCon because it didn't close until hours after we put our name
You
on
think
it.
so?
Oh yeah, okay.
We put the same weekend, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
we're not going to tell you which weekend we got.
Oh,
We
okay.
did it.
So we signed up for StitchCon, and I mean, it was like 12:01. It opened at 12, and then they didn't close it for hours. Now I know they let it run longer than the amount of seats they have because people don't always, aren't able to do it once they signed up. But we did it so quickly that I feel really confident that we got in. So
if we did, y'all better watch out.
Yes, and so we're gonna find.
Trouble is coming.
I'm so freaking excited.
I know.
Like I'm so excited, and I really hope some of the people that we follow and watch and are there the same week. So, if you guys signed up, put in the comments, and in October we can all start talking about. So super excited about that.
Are we gonna fly or drive?
You said you wanted to fly.
Oh, did I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're gonna fly. My arms will be tired.
Wow. I'm leaving that in. I'm leaving that in. Other thing is, this channel is just over 600, close to 700 subscribers. When we get to 1,000, there's a giveaway.
Oh, I'll put something in.
Okay, so yeah, so I've got something for the giveaway, and I'll probably have more than just that. I'm not saying what it is yet, but if you guys,
contribute.
yay! If you guys can help us get to 1,000, share us with your FlossTube friends if you think that they'll enjoy us or whatever. And when we get to 1,000, we're going to do a really nice giveaway. So anyway, so thank you so much for watching. If you're a longtime subscriber, thank you. If you're new here and haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Click the like if you liked it. If you didn't, give us a thumbs down, but I hope you liked it.
Don't give us a thumbs down.
It doesn't. It still puts you in the algorithm. It's okay. You're allowed to not like us.
What's there not to like?
I don't know. I mean, I don't understand.
I don't either.
someone
Wow.
would like it. Keep your eyes out for our next video. We hope you'll watch again. And thank you for spending your day with us.
Bye. Thanks.
Okay, we're good.
Oh gosh.
I frickin' showed it before I
You
spoke.
said effing.
I said frickin'.
Oh.
We're getting punchy. Wait, how many minutes has it been?
It is